Hello everyone, my name is Delva. I am one of the screen participants in the exchange program. Now it is a pleasure for me to interview people about NUFF. NUFF said. How long have you been working in NUFF?
I've been working at NUFF since the beginning. It was actually my idea, and that means the first NUFF was in 2003 and I started the project in 2002.
Okay. What was your first interactions?
My first meeting with NUFF was in 2012. I participated in the workshop, and my role in the workshop group was to be the producer and script writer.
My first interaction was, I still remember it. It was a sunny day and I got a telephone from, I don't remember who actually, asking me if I wanted to volunteer at NUFF. And I was thinking, what's NUFF? And the person said, Nordic Youth Film Festival. I'm like, do we have a youth film festival in Tromsø? And this was back in 2006, and of course I said yes. And since that day I've been a part of NUFF. Next year, the year after, in 2007 I participated in the workshop. And yeah.
First time I participated in NUFF, I was a part of the audience. I think it was in 2011 maybe. So I watched the screenings at Verdenstheatret. After that, I first in 2013, so last year, I was asked to be the volunteer coordinator at NUFF, and then got to see NUFF on the inside. And I think that was a big part of why I applied for the producer job, which I'm having this year, because I got to know NUFF and I fell in love with NUFF, and I really wanted to be an even bigger part of the project, and just wanted to work with all the people and yeah, just follow through the festival.
Can you explain NUFF in a few words?
NUFF is a youth film festival for young people who are between 15 and 26 and making films, and it's also film workshop for young people from all over the world in that age group to come together and making films together.
Unique, quality, fun.
Memories for life.
Unity. I think that is one of the best words to explain NUFF, because people come together and become one. People from different places, that have different experiences, meeting up and become, a big NUFF family during the workshops. And opportunities. You need to, where people arrive, as I told you, from different places and get opportunities they never would have in their own country, and they have the opportunity to make movies, work with great workshop leaders that have a lot of experience, and be able to just using good equipment and be filming and making movies and getting friends. So it's a lot of opportunities, just being a part of NUFF.
What is NUFF strength?
NUFF strength is that it's a development arena. Through NUFF, youth's knowledge, network and cohesion increases a lot.
NUFF's strength is... It's a lot of things, but mainly I think it's that it's unique in its way, both the program that we have only young short film festival program, short films made by young filmmakers.
I would definitely say that NUFF's strength is lying on the youths, because it's a youth festival and youths easily get engaged with big projects and have lots of energy and, you know, dream big, and you know, they aren't afraid to dream either, because they, I don't know, you know, youth, we're just so creative, and also, you know, the strength of being not only youths from Norway, but being youths from everywhere, you know, all around the globe, from Kenya, South Africa and Haiti, just coming together and never saying no, just going on and empowering and, you know, make a really, really good result out of it, and being able to work with movies and work with other people's.
NUFF's strength is that people can meet each other who don't have this opportunity otherwise, that people from different culture can meet each other and work on film. And this is a very good empowerment for young people to not only to become filmmaker, but also to learn about life, to learn about what is different, and about what do I have in common with people from Africa, from Haiti, from Russia, from Europe, from Asia or somewhere else.
How long have you been working in NUFF?
In January 2013, I became the PR manager, and a few months later I got the opportunity to be the chairwoman. So I worked with NUFF for around 1.5 years.
Well, since 2006, first year volunteer, and then I've been participating in NUFF until almost every year until 2012. I was not here in 2011, but I had a film in the program then. And since 2012, I've been working at NUFF in the administration and arranging it.
So this will be my second year, first as coordinator, volunteer coordinator, and now as festival producer.
When I came to Tvibit for the first time in 2002, I was just visiting Tvibit, and there were a lot of young people working on editing stations, on old Mac stations, and they were about 15, 16 years old, and then I asked them, I started talking to them, and I asked them in our discussion, how many films did you have made already? And I remember this red-haired guy, he looks at me, and I saw how he was thinking and counting and everything. And then he said, oh, it might be about 100. And I was very surprised about that, and I thought, I never thought that young people are so busy with making film, because I thought that film is quite expensive not anybody can do it. But in that time, 2000 around, something happened, what we call the digital revolution, where it all of a sudden was possible for young people to get a camera, to get access to computers and all that stuff, and it became easier and cheap for young people, at least here in Europe, to make films, and they started just doing it. And then we had a little local film competition here at Twibit at the Youth Culture Center. What we called what was it was a competition for local filmmakers, young local filmmakers, and I was asked to sit in the jury. And that was the first time I actually was watching a youth film. I never have been watching youth film before. My background is the film industry, is the business of film and the cinema. So I was quite surprised about the way how young people were telling stories, their stories. They were quite different from professional film. What I first saw was that they were not thinking in the box, they were thinking out of the box. Young people haven't been educated in film, they haven't studied film. They were just feeling what they want to tell and just doing it. And that was still today is a very different perspective on telling stories. And it felt fresh and it felt different. And that made me very interesting in this topic. And then I got the opportunity to work here at the youth center, and in discussions with other people, and because of what I saw, and how many young people were engaged in making film here at the youth center, we came up with this idea of making. So many films are made here. When you're making a film, you need to show it. You need audience. And then we were thinking, how do we do that? Making a film festival. And I was talking to the young people here, what do you think about that? Shall we do that? And how shall we do that? And they said, yes, that is a good idea, but we need also a festival where we actually can make films. So they came up with the idea to make NUFF to a festival where we screen films, but also a festival where we make films. And since then we are making every year 5 films and are showing about 60-70 films from all over the world.
The only short film festival in Tromsø, and for me that's very special.
Cultures. So I think that NUFF is very special in the way that you learn about so many different things.
I've already been working with NUFF 2014 for about 2 months now, so it's only under a month till NUFF is starting. So I've already gotten a feeling of how NUFF 2014 is going to be, because I've gathered my staff and I've started working with the screeners, and I have been doing a lot of work, and I just love my job.